Yeah, this could be a game. Super Mario 3D World. It's a game about cats and bells, my two favorite things. Nintendo recently announced a port for Switch because the Wii U performed like this, so if you want to pick it up, it'll cost you the low price of 3 times the original and your soul. But I'm not paying for that shit! We got Super Mario 3D World at home. Go! Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is, we're just gonna look up some 3D models. Now, I would have really liked to make this bell out of metal, but obviously I don't have the time or the money for that, so, plastic is good enough. So this side does not have any. This one doesn't have any either. It's not what I'm looking for. Maybe this one? No. I literally can't find any. Oh my god! There's no 3D models whatsoever. I think what I'm going to have to do is make a 3D model of it. Obviously, if I make one, it's gonna take a very long time. But yeah, I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll suffer. I did it, guys! Oh no! Oh frick! That is not supposed to happen. I was able to finish 3D modeling it, and it only took me around like 30 minutes of agonizing pain to do, which is definitely not worth for like the 5 fucking views I'm gonna get on this video, so kill me right now. With that said, there's nothing left to do but to 3D print it. Done! That was pretty cool, right? I did a little snappy transition thingy. Well, just letting you know, it's actually been 3 days since the last scene. 3 fucking days? Stupid printer is sick! Now that I'm 3 days closer to my death, it's time to finish making this. The only problem I have is that I made this out of plastic, and plastic is pretty garbage, and it also sounds like garbage, so the bell isn't going to ring. Obviously, this wouldn't be a problem if I made it out of metal, but number 1, I don't have that kind of time, and number 2, I'm not a psychopath. Don't worry though, I plan on finding a solution to this in the future, but that kind of sounds like a problem for future me. Now, it's time to sand it. So far, it's looking pretty good. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to start painting it. First, I'm gonna paint these parts yellow, and then I'm going to paint these parts gold. In order to do that, I'm going to cover up all of these parts with duct tape, and basically that'll prevent all the spray paint from getting on it. Oh my god, I wanna die. Now, as you can see here, the paint isn't really smooth. It's just all wrinkly and everything. And there's actually a word for this called crazing, which is basically a fancy way of saying that your paint job is garbage. So what I'm gonna have to do is just completely sand down all the paint, add a new layer, and suffer while I'm at it. Luckily for you guys, you don't have to indulge in the pain that I'm about to go through, so I'll just do this little transition thing again. Well, I'm back, and I learned something. The weather fucking hates me. So basically, it's been 3 days now, and the only freaking day out of the entire week that I decided to spray paint, it decided to rain. So, kill me. Well, anyways, I'm honestly not too pleased with the paint job. I think it looks pretty messy, so in the future, I'm probably not going to use spray paint anymore. The final thing I need to do now is add a clapper. If you don't remember, earlier in this video, I said I was going to add some metal to the bell. But as it turns out, I don't really have time for that anymore because Super Mario 3D World already came out and I definitely wouldn't want to risk my view count getting cut in half. So in order to get this video out in time, what I'm going to have to do is 3D print a little sphere of plastic. It probably won't sound as good as actual metal, but it's fine. Surprise, surprise, surprise! My printer's utter garbage! Now, I don't know if you can tell, but this doesn't exactly look normal. The reason is that in 3D printing, we have these things called supports, and supports basically prevent stupid pieces of plastic like this from moving around. But because my printer's garbage, it sucks at making supports, and we end up with this. What I'm going to do is make a new one, but this time I'm going to split it in half, and it should solve the issue. So I did it successfully, and this time it didn't turn out like trash. As you can see, they're painted, and the only thing left to do is glue it together. So I brought some super glue for that. Now, one thing to note is that even though I created this little hook right here in order to attach a string to it, I didn't actually do the same thing for this because, you see, when you're 3D modeling at 3 a.m., you don't exactly tend to plan ahead. I'll try to think of something, but honestly, I don't know. After thinking long and hard about it, I think I'm probably going to just attach it with super glue, which is probably not the best solution, but it's fine. It'll fine. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually looking pretty good. And yeah, this is the finished product, but don't freaking leave yet, okay? There's more to the video. You know, making a bell that doesn't actually sound like or look like a bell is no easy task. That's why I've created a list of all the things that you'll need. The first thing you'll need is to have no life, the second thing you'll need is to have no friends, and the third thing you'll need is to have no family. And what's this last one here? Ooh, depression!